Hey, what's going on? So today we have some really exciting information on the Transformers Victory Saber tiers. So we have actually just now officially revealed, and they've just now officially revealed about a day ago, I would say, the tier 3 of Victory Saber. So it is the shield and 2 mini cons. So what's interesting is, how as you can see, there's a picture for the 14,000, 17,000, and they have not put one for the 20,000 yet, but it is in the pictures above what I just showed you. So let's get right into that. But I just wanted to let you know it's not there yet. That's why I'm not showing you down there. But you need to get to 20,000 to get to those. So I'm not sure if we're going to get the shield and the mini cons. I'd really love to, but I'm just thinking realistically, I'm not sure. Also, what's really cool is they officially showed us what the colors of the blaster pieces will be, and they're green. And I think that's probably the best color they could have picked. I was just expecting it to be probably like red or maybe blue, because those are kind of like the same colors that match him, or maybe yellow, because there's a little bit of yellow here and there on him. But green, I think, is a pretty good idea. I think it really works. Tell me what you think of the color of the blaster pieces. Of course, they're the exact same, I'm pretty sure, as Jetfire and Shadow's Jetfire, just of course different colors, but there's a stack of them, and each stack comes with 3, so you're going to get 6 blaster pieces, which is pretty good. And there's another picture of them on the combined jet mode. And of course, if you've seen some leaked pictures, the shield would go right where, if you can see my mouses, it would go right back there, I'm pretty sure. But the next picture does have it, I'm pretty sure. Yep, right there. As you can see, it is right there where my mouse is. And this little add-on piece, I'm pretty sure that is just from Victory Leo, I'm pretty sure, so you can really put that on or not. But very cool. And yeah, I think we kind of all really expected the shield, because they posted some pictures kind of accidentally, I think, and they were like, oh wait, oops, we weren't supposed to show that yet, that's part of tier 3, we weren't supposed to do that, but they didn't want to take it off, and further, add suspicion, because if they took away that picture, I think it was just like 1 or 2, if they took away those pictures on Haslab Pulse, people would be like, well, why did they take away these specific pictures? What's the meaning to them? But yeah, really like shields. If you're a long-time subscriber of mine, I love shields and swords especially. We're going to get both, and that's so exciting. And the green blaster pieces, again, that looks super cool. Hopefully they won't come bent. Those do typically, the long ones like those do have a tendency to come bent, but of course you can't just bend them back. I'm hoping, because from Haslab's previous figures, they've seemed to package their stuff really well. The smart thing to do would be package them not stacked, but who knows what they're going to do. Here's another picture with the shield, and I think that looks so awesome. So awesome. I'm not entirely sure how, excuse me, you can have him hold it. I'm not sure if there's a handle or if it's a peg, but there is some more pictures using it in a few different ways that I can show you. But it's nice auto symbol in there, some blue and white, which looks amazing. Looks so good. Maybe I would have liked it if there's a little bit more red, because that is his main color. There is some red for the Autobot symbol, but that's kind of a always natural thing. But it'd be kind of nice if they had a little bit of red stripes there, but this could be exactly how it was in the show. Of course, I didn't watch the show he was in, so I don't know. That could be how his shield was in the show, is white with the blue stripe and an symbol. That was it. But in my opinion, I'd like a little bit of red on it, but that's not the worst thing, of course. And there is the V-Lock cannon, which looks amazing, but I also think that needs more color, but not a big deal again. Of course, that could change, because they do say up here a digital renderer shown final product may vary, so it could change. And here is another picture using it. This is like kind of like another mode that we did not know about. I didn't know about it. Of course, it doesn't look very complicating to do, but still, it's a nice add-on. So it's like a turret. And there's another picture, I'm pretty sure, coming up ahead to show another figure behind this turret, how it's being used, which is pretty cool. But we have little 2 turrets there. You can see the robot mode head, and I'm pretty sure these are just from the shoulders, but still pretty cool. And these are just the legs tilted. They're just doing the splits. And here are the mini-cons. If these look similar to you, they are very similar actually. They're the Rescue Patrol from Siege, which I really love those mini-cons. They're super cool. I really like those Micromasters. I actually am kind of annoyed with myself, or kind of shocked at myself, because when I was doing those theory videos for the tiers, before tier 2 and 3 were revealed, I never thought they're going to do mini-cons. I never thought it because I was thinking they were going to really keep the War for Cybertron mini-cons and Battlemasters and all that separate from Victory Saber, because it's not a part of War for Cybertron trilogy. Of course, I didn't watch this show, and I didn't know there was mini-cons in the show, so apparently these two characters were in the show. Of course, not the names from the Siege line, but these are different names, which I will look at in just a second. I'm pretty sure they say somewhere along here, but very cool. So yeah, this one turns into the shorter one turns into a police car, and this one turns into a fire truck, which I think is really cool. The deco is just slightly different. I think it's just a little bit lighter of a red and lighter of a blue for the fire truck one, and I'm pretty sure the police car one is very similar. I'm just going by my mental image of the ones I have. I still do have them, but I don't have them, of course, with me right now. But yeah. Of course, another thing you can do with the turret is you can attach, of course, the blaster pieces there and there if you want to. I think the next picture of it does do that. So getting to, I'm not really sure how you can store the shield, like what pegs they have, if it's a handle or if it's like a handle but you can, hinge it up and it can become a peg. I don't know. I'm assuming there's probably a port on the side of the arm or something like that. But you can do that, which is pretty cool. I'm really glad you can do that. Typically with me, I love doing the shields on the side of the arm. I think that just looks the coolest in my opinion. It is pretty cool to have them hold it, but it does sometimes stick out a little bit too much. Which is another thing I'm getting to. I think the shield is like the perfect size. Of course, this is, again, an image, so I'm not sure how big it will be in hand, but right now I think it looks pretty darn good how it is. Also, you can see here, this is just an unrelated note, you can see there is a hinge for those fingers, so I think we will probably get some pretty good articulated fingers for Victory Saber, which is nice. And here is another picture. It doesn't show the side of the arm at all. I'm really wondering if there's like a peg or something there, or maybe there's a gap there and you do something with that for the shield. I don't know. I kind of wish they showed that, but yeah. Here's another picture of the command mode jet. I'm just gonna kind of sort of skim through these because some of these we really don't need to see again. We've already seen really that. There's the Brainmaster we've seen before. And here's just really more images of the individual characters. This one I'm probably looking forward to the most because he just looks like a pretty simple kind of classic Autobot. He comes with a shield gun. He turns into a small little jet, which I really do like. And he can also fit the Brainmaster inside, which is like, if you know, I love Titans Return. It's like an amazing wave slash line. So I think that's super cool that you can do that. And there is Victory Leo with the really huge V-Log cannon pegged up right onto his leg and machine guns. And that looks super cool. Here he is in his lion mode. I'm just going a little bit faster these because I did a video really recently showing all this stuff off, But here is that like new mode, the little ship slash weapon mode for Victory Leo, which I just recently learned about. I'm not sure how new this is or if it's like a fan mode or something, but this is something you can do. I don't think I'll probably transform this very much. I will, of course, show it in the review for it whenever that is, but yeah, it's something you can do. And that is nice how you can attach it to the stand. That is really nice. Here's another side view of it, which is better, showing how like long and wide it is. And here's another image how you can, of course, have Victory Leo and Star Saber, I'm pretty sure his name is, at the exact same time, which is really, really nice. I'm glad you can have those at the exact same time. The EV lock cannon really doesn't apply here for either of these figures because it's just so massive, but still, it's nice to have. You could have maybe if there's two pegs. I'm not sure if there's a peg at the back and the middle. They could have it in both hands, which would be pretty cool. Like to rest on one and hold in the other. I don't know, just a thought. It would probably mostly work for Victory Leo over this one. Here's another image where you can have, of course, Victory Leo and Victory Saber at the exact same time, but of course you can get his little bits and pieces and make him the super, the added-on bits, which you've probably seen before. It adds on the height, and of course you get those little wings there, and you stick them on the back. Not sure how you connect them, but I can show you a picture where that is. There we go. And let's just skip a little bit ahead. So this is tier 3. There are the vehicle modes for them: the fire truck, police car, and the shield, which is pretty darn cool. There's another image, and we have like 2 images of the turret section, so you can get him there, controlling the turrets, firing away. Not the best mode. I think it's a little bit better than Victory Leo's like turret / ship mode, I think, in my opinion. Not the most creative mode, I would say, because the legs are pretty much unchanged, but still, it's a nice thing. Because, there's like 10 modes with this thing. Not all 10 modes can be absolutely perfect and each have like, 36 steps. It's just not, possible. Because it is possible, but it would be way more expensive if they did that. Here's another picture. This is without the shield. I guess they're just showing how it locks into place. There is like a little hinge there on how it connects into place, which I would advise caution. I'm just saying now, whenever I get this figure, I'm going to really like do a once over of all the like vulnerable areas of where I need to be careful and like how I need to do things the right, perfect way, and I might take a long time. I might take like a week to figure out all this, all these key points of to be careful and not do this, do that. This little red peg there, that does semi-concern me because it's not, I would say, the thickest, but I would just advise caution, just in general for everything, because it's a very, very expensive thing and it's very, very extremely rare thing. Figure. Here's another image of just, of course, the shield and the police car, and there's a gun on there, so you can put all your weapons. You could probably put the VLA cannon on the other side and weaponize it up and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for all that. I can just go back really quickly and show you the, fully ultimate Victory Saber image. Here it is. As you can see, there's those little added-on bits, which I'm pretty sure are from Victory Leo, and the wings are, of course, also from Victory Leo, because those are his weapons from earlier on him. So that is kind of cool how you can have. I knew you could have him as a separate figure, but I never really just realized, seeing them side by side, of course, with him with his wings and the cannons and the added-on boots. I realized that you could have those at the exact same time, which is really, really nice. I'm glad you can do that. That's pretty cool. So we are pretty darn close to the first tier, which is extremely exciting. A lot of people say they think that if we don't reach the second, third, they'll just give it to us anyway. They'll just crunch some numbers and be like, okay, well, we feel set for you. We'll give you the stand because that's a pretty important piece, because, it's not very hard to make. It's just, clear plastic and a small hinge. That's it. And they'll probably be like, well, you need the shield. We'll give you the minicons too, because the minicons are just a repaint. So there you go. Which I'm really hoping to do because I really, really want that stand and I really, really want that shield. The minicons, those are a nice add-on, but honestly, being honest, I could go without because I literally have the original of them, but it is nice to get little knickknacks off to the side. So if they give them to us, I'm perfectly okay with that. But that's really it for this video. Tell me what you think of the shield and the minicons in the comments. I think probably most people will like the shield a little bit more. Most people are probably not that surprised about the shield because there are some leaked images, but still, it's really nice to get a confirmation of it. If you want me to, in the comments, tell me if I should do a little like confirmation video whenever they put an image here. But I think that's pretty much it for this video, and I think that's it. So I'll see you next time.